Morning. Or is it lunchtime? I think it's lunchtime. Happy lunch afternoon. I think that'll work. I ain't ever been here before. I'm in the shallows, back in a cove, and it looks like it's a little flat heady. So I just thought I'd try it. Oops, is that a bite or a snag? Might be the boat turning. We'll see in a minute. If it goes down, then we know it was a bite. But it's just somewhere new because some of the spots are pretty far away, and I thought, well, find some in this area. The wind's got me turning a little bit though, which hurts me. I still got skipjack on my hands. I ain't washed them yet. Hey, Chad Thomason, Steve Mosley. Hey, Martin. P&B Catfish and Heidi. Small Town Adventures, Steve and Deb. How you doing? Dustin's going to come up and help me read chat here in a minute. I'm in 8 foot, which is extremely shallow for me. Usually 20 foot shallow for me. Hey, Don Johnson. I got 4 poles to tie up. Hey, DeBoot. How you doing, River Rat 3030? Big fish energy? Let's hope so. This is the perfect spot for a big fish because it goes all the way back there, shallow, and even up through here is pretty shallow, and there's not a lot of traffic except for houses. Howdy,
Oh, good afternoon.
howdy. Hey, Buck Williams. Buck Hooks and Hammocks Raid is here. Well, thank you. Hey, Jimmy Edwards. He's out.
I'm
J.
here.
Jill Studio. He's out fishing too. Well, you're welcome to come up if you want to and fish with me. Crazy Hillbilly. Jimmy Edwards. Have fun, y'all, and a great day. Well, thank you. I'm pretty sure I probably already got 2 snagged up. Because when I casted them, they didn't even take no line. It's a pump. So that was probably 1 foot.
Well, I'm glad to see you got your boat fixed.
I know. You know what it was?
What's that?
I reckon it's something called like a needle valve. It was had something around it where it had to open all the way and just was letting gas pour out in the motor.
Oh,
Maybe. Hey, Mike Chavez, how you doing? I think I missed somebody. Or not. Nope. There goes a jet ski. Captain Morgan. Long time no see. You're going tomorrow. If you're live, let me know. Okay. Wayne Huska, good luck with your new spot. We'll see if we can pull one out. This ain't a spot where you just slay the fish. You're hoping to get one as it's coming out to feed. That's how I usually set travel routes. But I usually don't set like on top of a log pile. I set they're all around me. So I'm not gonna cast up in one. I'm gonna let them come out to me. Smell the scent.
we got Bent Rod Expeditions in here.
Heidi.
Saying I'm heading out to Fort Loudon in a few.
I reckon that's where the skipjacks are right now. I got some old ones I'm fishing with.
Downtown Ernie Brown says hello everyone in chat.
Howdy, Ernie.
Wayne Huska says, hey Miss Jody, good luck with your new spot. You already read that one.
Yeah.
My bad.
My bad. I slept pretty good last night.
Oh good.
Yeah. And I started my boat 3 times before I left the dock just to make sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No need to go dock fishing.
uh, yeah, when I launched it, it was really rough out there and windy,
Hmm.
and I it just went straight. I got real close to the dock when I unloaded, and it just rolled right over to it with the wind. And I just walked over and tied it off, and a lady come running. She said, "Oh, I come to help hold it." She said, "I didn't know you was professional though, and didn't need help." I said, "I've done it a time or two."
Yeah, I try to get mine as close to the dock as possible.
Yeah, see, James is like he wants me away from the dock because he don't want to worry about hitting his prop on it or anything. But I want to get as close to the dock as possible because I never know when I have to hand load it or anything like that. It's
Right.
just easier. So
Well,
I'm thinking get close to the dock, and he's like, "No, get off away from the dock."
yeah, you got Jabberjaw in the house saying, "Hey, Jody," and the rest.
Hey, Jabberjaw.
Bent Rod Expedition said that's a spot where you wait, but the wait is worth it. Usually 50 pounds or 50 plus.
Guess what?
What?
My net wasn't in my boat.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened to it.
That's gonna
I
make
hope it.
landing a big fish hard.
I hope it didn't blow out. It's never blown out before.
Mid Tennessee hog catcher, how you doing?
Hey, hog catcher. Morning. Now I'll just put my hand and lip them. I don't care to, but um, I want my net. That was a monster net Don R bought me.
Uh-oh. Brokeback Bob said NJ must have sent those plugs to you overnight, Jody.
What plugs?
I don't know.
Oh, just plug up my fuel line. That's what it
Uh,
was. Yeah. Boat's turning, straightening out my lines.
Captain Morgan wants to know if you're down from the dam.
No, I'm on the lake up in between a four-way stop back in residential area. I went through like 4 foot of water to get back here. Nowhere near the dam. Above the dam.
Paint Rod Expedition said I'm going to start off with some. Been frozen about 3 weeks, but I'd say fresh is key.
Yeah, mine's been frozen was about a month, and then they've been in the cooler since Saturday, and there's no ice on them today. They're still a little bit cold. And then I got some chicken. I ain't got the chicken out yet, and it's old
Small,
too.
Small Town Outdoors says spawn is in full tilt here.
Yeah. Where do they spawn at? Do they spawn like in a place like this, or they go to try to go to the dam, or what?
I don't know about your river, but my research said that, or I found that a lot of the blues like to spawn in shallow water.
Ta-da! Perfect.
Buck Williams said so. The boat mechanic has a new net now.
I don't think so. Surely not.
Alvin Lewis is in the house saying, "Hey, Jody and everyone."
Alvin, he loves that. He's listened to it his whole life.
I bet.
Hmm.
Downtown Ernie Brown said, "Not doing much more outside. Not feeling the best. Maybe the heat." Well, take it easy, dear Ernie. Don't overdo it.
Yep.
Ernie said, "Be back later. Maybe. Good luck, Jody, sis."
But thank you.
We got Fresno in the house. CVA, what's
Hey,
going on?
Fresno.
Did he change his name again? Now it's just Fresno.
Frez. Freddy. He's as bad as Prince.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're wearing blue. I just realized you're not wearing a black shirt.
Fresno should be
You're
called
a little choppy.
the Angler, commonly known as CBA.
There you go.
Can
Just
you
let
hear
me know
that?
video's a little choppy.
Is it? I probably ain't got good service right here, or is it just me?
I'm gonna pull it up just to find out on my TVs. No, yeah, it's your spot.
Yeah. Might not be able to. I have to end it then if it's bad.
I don't know. Your boat looks like it's churned thus far. It was fine initially.
It turned a little. Come on, kitties. Yeah, if it's bad, well, I'll end it.
Your audio seems to be better, but your video is just choppy.
Ugh.
Hey, Shirley T's in the house. Just gonna say, try moving just a tad bit. Oh, we got real and virtual outdoors in the house. Says Jody, what was wrong with the pontoon?
A needle valve had something around it making the gas flow nonstop.
Oh, yeah, you're drifting back, and now everything looks better.
Yeah, the wind turned it.
Yeah, that spot where you were must not have very good signal.
Golly.
Because that's all it took. Once you're back to this spot, everything was fine.
Yeah.
You got Troy from Real and Virtual Outdoors.
Howdy, Troy.
Alvin said, "Oh no, Troy is here." Then Troy said, "Go back to bed, Alvin Lewis."
Yeah.
You got 35 people in watching right now.
Well, good morning and howdy do, everybody. I've been up since like 3.
Mm.
I couldn't take it no longer. I had to leave and go fishing. Then I remembered it was Memorial Day, but it ain't bad here yet. It's actually kind of cold.
Oh wow. Yeah,
I'm
that's
fixing
why.
to put a jacket.
That's why Chris ended his live, because there are so many pleasure boaters out on the water rocking everybody.
Yeah. I didn't stay out where they actually are. I tucked back here because I've been wanting to try this spot back here. There's quite a few spots back here I've been wanting to try, so here I am.
There's the black I'm used to.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I like the blue. Represents Team Snag and Whiskers very well.
Yeah. Blue, 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 blue.
Buck Williams said, Jody just got a new tune. Can use the old one, a porch on your house, like a true redneck.
I wouldn't carry one bit too if I needed it.
Is it delayed a little?
I got a couple suspended. And 4 casted. I got 4 I need to tie up. It's been a rough. I think I cut 2 off that night. I got hung up where my boat wasn't working because I got
drifting back to that spot where there's little service.
Yeah.
Crossover Paranormal Society's in the house saying, hey, everyone. Catfish or Cold Creek Catfish and Billy says hello. JG wants to come up. You good with that?
Yeah.
All right.
It's almost turned back around.
Yep, your signal's already better.
Crazy, ain't it?
It sure is. Catfish and Fever Outdoors says first.
No,
Well,
hardly.
Martin UK. Let's see. Flathead Morgan said Flathead Country.
Well, some of it's green, some of it's brown. But I was always heard flatheads don't like green.
You got Lisa Elliott in the house saying good afternoon. Dallas Liebert says howdy y'all. A Surfer says beautiful spot. 922 Crappy Barbecue saying hello to everybody. Hey JJ, send me a Facebook message. I can't find you on Facebook.
You can post it in chat if you want to.
All right.
Don't bother me none. It's easier that way.
There you go. There's a link if you want to come up.
Okay. So when they free spool chicken, you hear them talking about that all the time. Is that just where they don't use a sinker?
Correct. Or free lining.
Yeah. So that's perfect for me because I'm out of sinker slides.
Oh.
So these ones I got to tie up, I'll put a ticket on them.
All right. Captain Fever Outdoors said, I'll email you, Dustin. I just got home from sea.
Let's see.
That's
Oh, from
sea?
out in the water.
Yeah. The sea.
Yeah.
The ocean.
I thought it was code for something.
I would have been just as lost as you were.
Yeah.
Fishing with Steve Mosley said, I got some sinker slides. Jody, give me about 5 hours and I'll be down there.
Okay. Because I could definitely take some. All right. See what kind of contraption I can come up with. I need some gear, apparently.
Queen Catfish and Tanya Hollis. What's going on, Tanya?
Hey, Tanya.
Just for everybody in chat that just came in, when her boat sways to the left a little, her signal's going to get choppy, but when it goes back to the right towards that opening, it'll clear up. I think my dog wants to say hello.
Who let the dog out?
Paisley, say hello.
Paisley. Howdy. That's a Doberman?
Yes, ma'am. The blue.
Yeah. Hmm. Is he a guard dog?
Um, she's not aggressive in any way, but
Yeah.
some people just with her appearance, she will. A lot of times, like when we're outside on the swing, she'll either sit down or lay down right in front of us. She has to be under our feet at all times. She has to know where we're at.
Really?
Yeah,
I
she's a
might
great
get me a
dog.
dog later this summer. I don't want one right now, but I might get one later. I ain't had a bite yet. That's how long I've been live. 21 minutes. I've only had been probably 2 to 3 minutes live.
Hey, Jody, you're not fishing in Brian's Midnight Madness tournament, are you?
Yeah, why?
If you're doing the boat, he changed the date. You didn't know.
When did you change it to?
The 16th.
What's that on?
He's going to be out of town on the 2nd.
Yeah. I told somebody it was the second, and then he told somebody it was the 16th, and I'm like, I guess I was wrong. I don't know.
No, hey JG, what's going on?
Hey, what's happening?
Howdy.
Hey, Miss Jody.
Howdy, howdy.
I've got to catch about 5 more bait here. I just got out here. I've got about 5 bluegill. I'm gonna go out here and catch some more bait.
I should try for some bluegill.
Where are you fishing at, JG?
I'm on that little 1,500 acre reservoir here by my house at Moss Lake.
Okay.
But I've got a new panfish rod and some little 1-inch gulp minnows. So I've been doing pretty good with them, but I'm gonna ease over here and see if I can catch a few more and put it in the live well.
All right.
I'll let me know if anything happens with my mic or something, Dustin. I'll mute this out, but I'll leave it on for now.
Okay, sounds good. If anything gets too bad, I'll just mute you
Okay.
and let you know. You got Backlash Fisherman in the house saying hello, Miss Jody. Happy Memorial Day.
Howdy.
We got 38 people watching.
I might be able to catch a fish. I don't know.
We have faith in you.
You just never know about a new spot.
That is true.
I usually fish a new spot 3 or 4 times before I decide not to keep it.
So when you're fishing a new spot, what are you looking for? I mean, other than the fish, obviously.
I'm looking for a travel route. I'm mostly, I'm trying to find flatheads. So I look where I
Right.
think a flathead's going to stay and swim out to get to the main channel.
Okay.
So
So you're looking for flat.
Let's see. You can see how far back that goes. And there's wood all the way around it, and some cutouts. But let's see. This is the opening. So I try to get them as they swim out. A travel route. But that's
Gotcha.
a bottleneck. See, they only got so far they can swim through.
Right.
There's one even half that left there, but people are driving through it and they can't sit there. And that's really goes to the main water. But maybe I can do that at the night.
There you go.
I was looking for
Bent
the
Rod
bottleneck.
Expedition. Okay. Appreciate you sharing all that. Bent Rod said spots are seasonal for sure.
Yep.
Absolutely. You got Yak Shore in the house saying, "Hey, Jody."
Howdy, Yak.
Cold Creek Billy said, "Happy Memorial Day to everyone. It's storming here, so instead of grilling out today, we are making a big beef roast inside today for the family." Bent Rod said, "I want you to come fish with me in August for flatheads."
Sure. Be fun.
Frank Lampron's in the house.
Hey, Frank.
Says, hold on, it jumped on me. Where'd it go? Says, good morning, y'all. Good luck. Happy Memorial Day.
Well, thank you.
I'm going to take you off full screen since JG's
Oh,
with us.
yeah.
Dallas Liebert, how you doing? River Rat 3030. At least all the crazy boaters will not be bothering you back there, Miss Jody.
Nope. One of the reasons I come here today.
How you doing, Frank? Tanya said, Jody, I had a Jody moment yesterday. I left my hair down when I fished. Instead of my hair in a reel, a catfish rolled up in my hair. I had heck of a time getting it out. Wow.
You know, slime's hard to get out of your hair too. It takes me about 3 washings if it's in it real good. I have to
Wow.
wash it, wash and wash.
Don R's in the house saying, hey, everybody, Miss Jody.
Hey, Don R. I told one of my confessions the other night when I had my trailer, or James had to come save me, you know.
Uh-huh.
Something else I get my hair caught in, ain't nobody ever saw it, never showed it. When I'm tightening the straps back on the pontoon,
Oh.
I get it stuck in that strap tightened between it and the tune.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to get out.
Oh, no. So Yak Shore said, I'm going to be bouncing in and out. Josie is sick, and Shana and I are exhausted from the trip to Ohio. For those who didn't know, Shana's blacked out and fell down the stairs. Crazy stuff.
Wow, didn't know that.
I'm sorry to hear that. Hope everybody gets better soon.
Yep.
Oh, Shana's
Oh,
dad, not her. Okay.
okay. Falling
But
ain't
still,
fun. Did you catch any bluegill yet?
I'm not yet. I'm getting by. Not yet, Jody, but I'm getting bites.
Okay. I got some worms in my skipjack poles. I might throw them up and try to catch one.
The gulp minnow, but I've got bloodworms and night crawlers in the cooler here.
Mm-hmm.
hey, Jody.
Yeah.
Tanya said it jumped out of my hand and I caught it and he rolled up in my hair. Dominic just laughed and called me Jody.
Oh goodness, that's funny. She's lucky she didn't get spined.
I know. We dropped our gill net the other night, just before your show during Stan's show, trying to
Mm-hmm.
find some gizzard shad, and we pulled in like 6 little catfish. It took me about 45 minutes to get them out of the net.
I bet.
Yeah, I said something about you getting the short straw on that deal.
Absolutely. But it was my boat, my gill net, so. Well, actually, it's my boat, Sean's gill net, but
Captain has to take it for the team.
absolutely. All right, Yak Shore said he'll be back soon. Yeah, yes, Landon, that is me. You say hi to everybody?
Howdy. Hey, Landon.
Oh, she said she did get spined in her hand.
Ooh. Yep. That's going to hurt for about 2 weeks. See if I can throw this one off that bird nest and there's no weight on it.
Let's see. Bigfoot foot. Total hip replacement in 8 days. Oh, wow. Well, I hope everything goes well. Hope you're back up and walking quickly.
Definitely.
Hey, River Rat 3030 said, hey, Chief Fireman Landon.
I hate to tighten my lines up because I'm afraid I'll get snagged with the way it's turning.
Hey, Captain Morgan says, hey, Captain Landon. We got 44 awesome people in here. Billy Landon is doing well. He's watching his iPad as usual.
So, if I throw my second anchor out, would that keep me from spinning?
Yeah, as long as you tighten them up.
Throw it off to
What you might want to
the
do,
side?
what you might want to do is let a little bit of your anchor line out on the front of your boat.
Mm-hmm.
And then throw the back anchor out, and then pull your anchor line on the front back to where you are now.
That's too much work.
Or if you just drop it down, it should keep you in place. Yes.
That's what I like to hear. Should I throw it off on the back instead of the front, though, right? Because the back's what's spinning.
I don't know. Can you throw it off like right toward? Yeah, anywhere along the back will work. It should keep you from spinning.
Okay.
We got no BS catfish in here, Travis. We got Skipjack Cindy's in here.
Howdy.
Yeah, Bent Rod. I tried to talk her into the tightening them both, but she just wants to drop it. So you're not spinning. I don't think the wind's bothering you too much. I don't think it's gonna affect. It's not. I don't think it'll be able to pull that anchor too much.
Hmm. I might as well.
What's that? Throw out the anchor.
Yeah.
922, thank you. 922 said I was right. You should you should throw it out and tighten them down. But if you just want to drop one, it should keep you from swaying as long as the winds doesn't get too bad.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's not my favorite part. I mean, my least favorite part of anchor fishing is dropping two anchors.
Yeah. I don't even drop a second anchor. Is Boatback Bob in here?
He was.
I'm fixing to throw his anchor out he gave me.
What kind of anchor is it?
Never lost.
There you go. Don't lose it.
It'd be my third one if I do. You know what he told me? The man who owns it?
What's that?
It's a product name, not a guarantee. I was trying to get him to give me a new one, you know. But it didn't work out. He did give me a reduced price on some rope on the second one.
There you go. We got Leon Life in the house saying hi, Pontoon Jody.
Howdy, Leon.
Retired Rick says good morning, Jody, and everyone.
Hey, Rick.
I guess it all depends on what time zone you're in. Here on the East Coast, it's 12:38, so it's good afternoon. But I know everybody west of here is still morning time. Bent Rod said it will only move per however much slack is in the line, but should do better. Correct. And you don't have to worry about other boaters wake washing you either. That's my biggest thing. Sometimes I will drop the anchor off the back of the boat just straight down and let it sit there.
Yeah.
But then I got other boaters come by, and then that's what pushes that anchor off. Captain Morgan says out and on the opposite direction or the other side of the way your boat is churning. Yeah, so off that side, yeah. "922 says pontoons will work, Jody."
Yeah.
She's just trying to minimize that work, 922. Bent Rod said you have to think what's easier, pulling an anchor or untangling 8 rods or 6 rods.
Well, they're probably snagged if there was gonna be.
David Bass Boat Hughes is in the house saying hello, Jody and Dustin.
Hey, David, how you doing?
Seeing Dave.
David sent me up with some charger.
I don't know if you heard me, Jody. Seeing David made me think of James. How's he feeling?
I ain't talked to him. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He sleeps in of a morning.
Gotcha. Catfish Regulators in the house saying hello, Miss Jody, Dustin, and JG Hill.
Patty.
How you doing, Aaron? No BS says cinder blocks are cheaper.
I used to use 3 center blocks, and they did not work. My boat moved everywhere. You try pulling a soaking wet center block up, which holds all that water over these big rails back here in the back. It was awful.
Tired Rick said coffee time.
I lost a bunch of anchors, and I was down to center blocks.
Oh, wow. Yeah, cinder blocks would not work for me. Not on the James River where I fish. Aaron wants to know what was wrong with your boat the other day.
It was something called needle valve, had junk around it, keeping it open and making the gas flow, not be able to stop it.
couldn't remember if it was needle valve or what it was called.
I think it's called a needle valve. Something needle.
Oh, JG's got a. Hold on, JG. We got a nice bluegill there.
You got.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
I'll catch about 3 more. I got thread up out of the back over here. Well, done fruit dust. Oh, gulp minnows. Little 1-inch gulp minnow.
Yeah.
Boy.
Morgan said I've been catching my CTs directly on the bottom, no float.
I'll throw out a worm, see if I can get something. I think I got a bite just then on that white rod.
Uh-oh.
That one over yonder. Must have been something little though.
Well, no BS. That's the only reason. Well, I anchor because I don't have a trolling motor. And when you're in the James, on the James River with the current either going one way or the other, sometimes it's going faster than you can use to drift. I did start drift, suspend drift. It's just the contour of the bottom of the river changes so drastically, so quickly. It's just a pain trying to keep everything, so close to the bottom. So anchoring in my boat's the best bet for now until I get a trolling motor. Skipjack Cindy said JG is catching the hound out of bait.
Yeah.
Troy said I would sleep in too if I got up in the middle of the night to pull pontoon boats.
I mean, I know he's asleep. There's no sense in bothering him. He may be up by now. I don't know.
No BS said, yeah, James is going to sleep till he gets the call. Retired Rick said, Jody, we put a flatty on the boat last night, but all I caught was channels.
Aw, that's okay. I catch very few channels. I'm surprised when I catch one. I'll put it like that.
Travis said, JG has a beautiful background. I think they both do. I think both those locations are beautiful.
Yeah. Peaceful.
Catfish Regular said, Troy, sir, I hope you trip and fall.
What?
Troy said, I'll kick that sore knee if I do, Aaron. All right, you two. Make me put you in timeout.
Yep.
Hey, KP, what's going on? Welcome in.
Hey, Kenneth. I ain't even put a sinker on this. You think it'll go down to the bottom?
Sure. What size of hook do you have?
Teeny tiny.
Well, only one way to find out.
Yep.
Look, what it says, don't be bad mouthing channels. They are the hardest fighting fish.
I didn't badmouth them. I just said I'd hardly ever catch them.
Yeah, we don't catch a lot of them here on the James either.
I think they eat them here. You know, they juggle a lot and stuff. I think they keep them thinned down.
Aaron said we're just having fun. No harm, no foul. Oh, I know. I was just trying to
Yeah,
joke.
they're playing. I put a whole night crawler on it. Maybe that'll weigh it down.
We have Tony drop the mic. Harrison in the house.
What?
What's going on? We got the Jewish redneck prepper in the house. Says Mazel Tov.
Mazel tov. Howdy. I don't know what mazel tov means. Probably evening. What does mazel tov mean? Let's see.
Oops, I popped out by accident.
What does mazel tov mean?
That's what I was going to look up.
Oh. You learn something every day. Right?
Absolutely, you should.
Yep.
Mazel Tov, a Jewish phrase expressing congratulations or wishing someone good luck.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Learn something right there.
Aaron, I can bring the boat to the dock anytime y'all want to go out.
I'm
All
going
right.
to throw flies out too.
KP
Maybe.
says, okay, folks, time for breakfast. Good luck, y'all.
Bye, Kenneth.
Indiana Chris is in the house.
Hey, Chris.
You got Mr. Rogers says, hey, Jody, Dustin, JG, good luck to y'all.
Hey, Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers says, those are some nice looking spots there.
Yep. One bite so far. I probably need to check it.
What's going on? Size Matters Catfishing in the house says, that spot looks great, Jody. Good luck, y'all. Oh, we got Trinity Outdoors in here saying good luck. Good afternoon, everybody here on the East Coast. Good morning, everybody further west.
Ooh, there's grass back here.
Oh, boy. JG's going to get everybody dizzy spinning around like that.
It's worse than I thought.
Oh, yeah? Uh-oh.
A knibbler.
What took that out of there?
Something little.
Yep.
Been back there chewing on it. The headpiece, too.
Yes, ma'am. And yeah, Chris said, all right, have to light the grill.
I'm pretty good at doing that. If you need any help. Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
Size Matters said, definitely a turtle.
You reckon?
Don't let Jody reel in a turtle.
Yeah. I thought
Yeah.
turtles did the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Big Slim 91, how you doing? Says baby cats or turtle. Of course, Buck Williams said probably a white bass. All right, Aaron. I'll I'll reach out to you and we'll work on a time sometime. I'm off the week of my birthday in June, the week of the June 20th through 23rd. But James is coming down from Tennessee on the 20th through the 22nd. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So maybe I'll work out something for my birthday. I'll come bring both down to the dock and we'll go fishing then. Fishing with Jeff Beal. What's going on?
Hey, Jeff.
Mr. Rogers said, I was bass fishing and that sun is cooking.
And here I am with a coat on.
It is currently 84 degrees here in Virginia, where I'm at.
Wow.
What's your water temp, Jody?
71.94.
Okay. I know when we were out Friday night, it was 73, almost 74 degrees. Trinity Outdoors said, I just can't wait until October for my trip to the James. We look forward to having you here. Travis wants to know how the wind is, Jody.
It was horrible getting in the water. But here it's I'm kind of protected back here. So where I'm back in this whole area, there's none of it. And the main getting the water is pretty bad.
Oh, you're breaking up again. Wow, Don R said we hardly ever get water temps over 70. I've seen the James River surface temperature in the 90s.
Jeez.
Steve Loke 760 says hello, Jody and everyone.
Hey, Steve.
How you doing, Steve? Thanks for coming in. You got 57 awesome people.
Well, howdy, everybody.
So if your boat stays right there, you get great signal.
It's turning right now. Sleeping Beauty's up.
Uh-oh. Jimmy Geiger said, hi, Jody. How you doing?
Howdy, Jimmy. I'm doing okie dokie.
David Hughes said it's 69 there. Wow. Catfish Regular said 69 here in North Carolina.
It's warming up a little bit here right now.
Trinity
Maybe I
said,
should throw chicken on that back there.
so chicken?
Maybe that's why I should cast it off back there when I took the head off.
Well, it'll just be easier for whoever's back there to take it off.
Oh. I thought maybe I'd catch it quicker.
Now, if it's just nibbling, then they're just going to pick at the chicken and just pick it off your hook. Trinity Outdoors says spawn is in full swing. Here, bite has been tough. Yeah, here too.
Yeah. It's been a hard bite for me.
Yeah, I think the biggest fish we caught on Friday night, and we didn't catch many, was like 8 pounds, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And we had fresh gizzard shad out, and it wasn't until Stand 3 brought the live white perch that we started catching everything.
Yeah.
And it wasn't but a month ago they wouldn't touch the white perch.
Wow.
I think that's because white perch were in spawn and they were so heavy, it was so easy for them to get.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that would be their main their main meal though, if that was the case. But yeah, they wouldn't touch it.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, I can catch smaller fish. That's no problem. I'm trying to catch a big one, then I catch the little ones by accident.
Yeah, this time of year, I typically, not always, but try to downsize my hook, especially my bait.
Yeah.
I'll take a gizzard shad that's probably the size of my hand, and where I usually get maybe 3 baits out of it, I'll cut that down into like 6 to 8 baits.
Wow. At like the size of a bluegill?
Oh no, smaller than that.
You're
Maybe like I'll go down to maybe 1 inch by 1 inch or 1 inch by 2 inch.
like a size of a quarter or your
Yep.
thumb.
Yep. Jeff Beal said he caught a 12.01 pound flathead on Friday night. Yes, sir. Aaron said we caught a 17.12 Thursday night was the biggest. Oh, you got your little brothers in here. How you doing?
How you doing? I probably won't stay here too much longer. Even though I bet I'm on the anchor rope. I'm going to anchor at that hook right there already. Or just one. No, it's off now.
We got Wabash Nate in the house saying good afternoon all.
Hey Nate, how you doing?
Wabash Nate said not staying long, fishing on the bank.
Fishing on the bank.
Well, good luck on the bank, Nate. Hope you're pulling a monster.
I like that. He used to do some lives last year.
He said I already saw a gar.
Let's see. Now, JG playing G with us in that bait fishing tournament. And now look at it.
Got Johnny Small Pepper in the house.
And it's Halloween. Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
We got 8 Grace saying hello, everyone. Or Ate
Howdy
Grace.
do.
I don't know how you say that first name. ATE. You broke up. What was that?
I always skip the first and then say the last. I'm lucky just to say Grace. What? What are you laughing at?
You.
Me? Ah.
You're lucky just to say Grace.
Mm-hmm. Well, I believe this is going to have to move on to the next spot. Been here an hour. I got
Not
2 more
yet.
calls in it.
Now you've been here an hour.
Yeah. I'll tie these other 2 lines up real quick
All right.
so I can put my stuff away.
Captain Morgan says Jody needs an inline fuel filter. I'll walk you through it.
It may have one on it. I don't know.
Make sure you don't make the mistake I made when I was trying to change my fuel filter. I don't know if your I'm pretty sure it does. That you have up on your throttle, you have that little kill switch where you can.
I
if
have
you,
a kill switch on.
Well, what it does is, what mine does is kills the fuel to the motor.
Yeah.
I left mine on when I went to change my fuel filter, so it kept pumping fuel out of the fuel line when I was trying to change it.
I've never bothered my kill switch.
Oh, I shut mine off all the time.
Well, you're supposed to work while you're driving, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I shut it off all the time mainly because if I don't, when I go to change my fuel filter there, I'll forget it.
Yeah.
So there's just something that stuck with me when I went to change it that one time and fuel started squirting out everywhere.
I get jet ski coming up here.
A jet ski.
I got like 10 lines sewed out every direction. What again?
Well, you wouldn't think you'd have a jet ski up in a cove like that.
I know. Probably tell them, say, what do you think you're doing? Howdy.
Hey, get out of here.
They wait. Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. What you fishing for?
Catfish?
We've been trying to catch some catfish. Ain't got on none.
You ain't got on any?
Well, at the dock we did, but not out in the boat.
Yeah, this is the first time I fished this spot. I was just testing it out.
Yeah, we came over here the other day and tried it. Didn't catch nothing.
What would you use for bait?
We used to use a chunks of striped bass.
Okay. I got skipjack out.
Yeah, I wish I could get on some skipjack. They're hard. They only run one time a season.
We're at the dam.
Huh?
You can get them at the dam.
Chickamauga Dam? Or,
You can get them at Watts Bar Dam right before dusk, and then they're at
that's really
Fort.
where I'm from is Chickamauga down there.
They're thick at Fort Loudon right now.
Huh?
At Fort Loudon, they're thick. You can get them right now all the time.
Oh, yeah. You just got some casted out and some dropped down? Welcome in, James. Got on a few on the dock, probably 10 pounds.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Yeah.
I caught a rare catfish one time.
What?
It's called a piebald catfish,
Yeah.
and it has the skin pigmentation, which causes it to look like a cow almost.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting put in the Field and Stream magazine for it. It's pretty neat.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. He was probably like 17 pounds, but a beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Super beautiful. James, I hope you're feeling better. You back, Truggett. I just wanted to see what kind of fishing you was doing.
Catfish is all I fish for.
I seen the poles all the way across the lake.
Yeah, I've got a worm out for some bluegill and some flies out. But
Yeah, we've been out here all weekend, only caught 2, 3, maybe 4 bluegill, probably 6 or 7 striped bass, small itty bitty ones,
yeah.
and probably about 10 okay size. We caught 3 little babies last night, like catfish, baby catfish.
Wow.
Smallest I've ever seen.
Mhm.
Yeah, we caught a few, but hopefully we're going to get on some more bait and go back out here in a little while.
Yeah. You can get your bait at the dam though if you go right before dark.
Yeah, I need to go back and try it sometime.
Yeah.
Skipjack's amazing. You use catfish bait.
I've got some old if you want some.
Skipjack?
Mhm.
I'll take some. Such a nice person, Jody.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna
That was loud. Jody, I muted you for a second. How's it going, JG? Get any more bites, JG?
My earpiece was dead. Dustin, you talking to me?
Getting any more bites?
Yeah. I had retied and I missed the first guide on the line, so I retied it again. Rookie mistake. And but I'm thinking I'm just gonna catch like one more or whatever, and then just spin around here and throw some catfish baits out. I got 6 or 7, but I'm not gonna stay out here all night. So that's enough to get going here.
Absolutely. Captain Morgan said $4 a piece makes some money.
Them was old. I don't even want to use it.
Did you tell him? Did you tell him who you were, Jody?
No. Nope. Let's see. Where's that line at? There it is. But I know how aggravating it is to try to fish and not have bait.
Oh yeah, so do I.
Thought I tied a hook. There it is.
I'll say if I bet you sit down, you'll find it.
Yeah. I might not find it behind end well. It poked me.
Hey, Marilla Family Fishing said, Dustin, I would have told them who I was in that kneel before Zod kind of way. What's going on, Michael?
They didn't catch nothing over there either.
Hey, Rebel Rivercast, what's going on, Doug?
That
Says
put
hello.
on Hattie, look how small I put on.
There you go. Is that a 6-aught?
I ain't got no idea. I don't even watch that book.
It looks like a 6-aught.
Yeah. Last one.
Clicker.
Yep.
Yeah, one of the things that we did, I mean, I think everybody probably already saw it, but I opened up the bales and turned my clickers on. that a couple nights ago, a couple weeks ago, when we caught all those flathead or caught all those blues out on the James.
That's what I did when I was in that women's tournament because the boat was turning.
Yep.
And I was on top of, timber, and I just let it pull line out as it went because I didn't have the clicker on though. I just watched my lines and I could tell when the fish picked it up. You can see it swim with it.
Marilla said, "I've been watching and listening since the start. Just got to get some house chores done."
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You had any luck? No fish yet, Rebel.
No fish yet. This is a test and spot show. So get your hopes up, show.
James said, I'm good, just working around the house, working on my lean-to to cover the boat." Raining Catfish is in the house saying, "Good morning, everyone."
Howdy, David.
Jeff Beal said, "Murillo, I'm in the same boat, punch list. Trying to get things done, knocked out around the house."
On your day off. Ain't that something?
I know, right?
Yeah. I mean, that can be done any other time. Enjoy your day off. Don't do no chores.
No BS said, "James, that must be a big lean-to." I'm going to go cook me a couple of jalapeno better cheddars.
Really? I got a pack of bologna but no bread.
Well, these
The
are
other night I went to make spaghetti and I put out the sauce in the pan and then I went to get noodles and I had no noodles. So I just ate spaghetti.
sorry. Trying to clean out this.
Yeah. I'd already had it dumped out warm enough. I had no choice.
What'd you do? Eat it with a spoon?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Jeff Beal says, "Never a day off. I'm a one-man wrecking crew. That works exhausting."
Yeah.
Cool Cat said his lean-to is 30 by 16. Okay. Here's my Eckrich jalapeno and cheddar smoked sausages.
That sounds pretty good. There goes a pontoon. They went another direction. I'm going to head that way and see what it is. Oh, there wasn't nothing on this chicken.
Buck Williams said, "Jody, there is a wonderful new idea. It's called a grocery list. It is amazing."
Yeah. I could have sworn I had some noodles. Was the bad part. The chicken's off this one too. Maybe I casted it off.
You got stuff nibbling. I don't know.
But this is covered in grass. Yep.
Feel heavy?
And the bacon. That's 3 rods and no bait. Whatever was back here, I fed it already, I guess. This is a suspended one. I bet it drug it off turning.
We got 52 awesome people watching.
Well, howdy do.
Oh, that was loud.
This is the one that I had the bites on. Its bait's gone too.
The
I don't know
headpiece?
what it is. And this one's probably hung up, the last one. Nope. Probably just in grass.
Said the headpiece was gone?
I took the head piece off and put a smaller piece on.
Oh, okay.
A body section.
Yeah, there's probably just either small fish or turtles there.
This piece is gone too.
Yeah, I think it's time to move.
The only thing I had bait was suspended rods. Everything else was gone.
And the suspended rods were not on the bottom, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, no wonder you get holes in your pontoon. You beat them up.
I was snagged on a branch.
Ah.
I broke it.
She's fishing the lake, James. James said, Jody, you fishing Watts Bar Lake? Is there a ton of boaters out there? I was looking at Sand Island from my house with my binoculars and looked like tons of boats and jet skiers.
There wasn't any there when I left. I'm sure there is now.
Hey, you got Monty Sheets in the house saying good afternoon, everyone.
Howdy, Monty.
How you doing, Monty?
on mute a minute while I'm moving.
James said, "Wow, that's what time did you hit the water?" She's muted, James. I'll get to you in just a minute. Well, I'm not seeing any boaters behind where Jody's at right now. So hey, Doug, how was the traffic yesterday on your run? Oh, wow, that stinks. I'm glad you made it back okay. Yeah, I hear you, James. That's why Hooks and Hammock, Freddie, Chad, J Dog, they were all out fishing earlier, and they got the boat traffic got so heavy they just went ahead and called it at noon.
I gotta try this little hole.
It looks good.
This is probably where I lose all those rigs I just tied. Now I'm in 8 foot.
James said, all right, well, I got to get to work. This is not going to put itself together. I'll be listening. All right, James. Hope you don't get any splinters. Real and Virtual Outdoors. Troy said, James, the pontoon tow service man of the year.
If you want any help, you can write in chat and I'll come help you. I kind of owe him one.
Handy, Jody?
Hi.
Saying you're pretty handy?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I am. I'm not lazy, so that makes me handy.
There you go. 922 said it was a cluster yesterday. Everyone V8 in the county was on the water. Wow. Messi said they're flooding there in West Virginia.
Wow.
Cool Cat said, yep, 1:45 a.m. I get the call for help. LOL. Got to help them out when they are in need.
So what does that mean?
You got the call at 1:45 to have them come help you out.
Yeah, but does he need any help?
Oh, he didn't say.
Of course he does.
He was just talking about Troy's Tommy to get pontoon towboat of the year.
The boat's already turning.
You dropped the second anchor?
No, I ain't gonna stay here that long for second anchor. I was only gonna stay here like 20 minutes.
Oh,
I'm gonna suspend, I guess.
there you go.
I was gonna cast this one off without a sinker, but maybe not.
James said, catch some fish, Jody. I am good.
Okay.
What's going on, Stonefly? How you been? Got Stonefly 71 in the house.
Hey, Stonefly.
What's up, JG?
I'm trying to see if the rods are in frame.
Oh, yeah, they're good. You got two of them?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You can put him solo and let him look at it.
All right.
No, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Dustin.
Absolutely. I'm not doing anything but eating.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah. I'm going to have some supper.
Supper?
Yeah.
You mean lunch?
Yeah. I guess you call it lunch.
Yeah, supper's something we do in the evening.
That's dinner.
I know my wife and I had that conversation because her family's from North Carolina, and they say the same thing. Stonefly said he just got done cutting up the last of the chickens. Steve Mosley said he's munching on catfish nuggets.
Really? I like to have some nuggets.
Uh-oh.
Maybe
James
if I keep one, I'll keep it and I'll cook it at James's house.
There you go. James, speaking of James, he said, Jody, you still have a long way to go to catch me for your 550 catch for the year.
I'm on like 80 something right now.
James, what are you on?
150 or something.
So what's your average got to be if you're going to catch 550 catch? Like, what's your daily average or monthly average got to be?
10 or 12 a week.
Okay.
But I'm way behind where my boat's been.
James said 500. No, you won't be cooking at my place.
So what? I smoked it up a little last time.
Come on, James, be adventurous.
That's my friend Tammy calling. Sorry, Tammy.
Stonefly said butchered 47 chickens in the past 3 days. Wow,
Wow.
he's got chicken for a year.
Now I wonder if he does it all by hand or if he's got that fancy machine that does it. No, because he would have done 47 chicken in probably 2 hours with the machine.
Cool Cut says we are way behind. Need 250 by the end of June.
Nah, June, July, August, and September is my best months.
Wow. Stonefly said the biggest one was over 8 pounds. He said he does have a chicken plucker.
Does he? Do you know how to clean a chicken, Justin?
I have no clue.
Really?
Nope. Never had to. Never have. I don't have any desire to. Yeah.
So you don't want to tell you how?
Nah, you're good. Look, if I ever had to, I'm sure I could figure it out.
I bet you would miss some steps to make it easier.
I probably would.
See, if I only I'll say dispatch one chicken, I can cook it and eat it. But if I dispatch more than one chicken, it turns my stomach. I can't eat it for a week or so. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines out. Maybe I can drop a couple more real quick.
Stonefly said, "Leave the lungs in." LOL.
Leave the what in?
Lungs.
I wish one big one would come up and take it right now. Let me try this logs on this side.
Dirty Fish, what's going on? Says, "Hey, Jody. Y'all are making me hungry." Guerrero Bagre, what's going on? Long time no see.
Guerrero Bagre, Guerrero Bagre, dun 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 dun. Who guys said what was going on? I didn't hear the name before Guerrero.
Dirty Fish said, "Hey,
Dirty-
Jody, you all are making me hungry."
Oh. Well, you're definitely not going hungry. That's MPN Warfares.
YouTube auditors in the house says, "Looks like a good day to be out on the water." Good afternoon, Miss Jody.
Howdy do. How are you today?
Hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it is 1:35. I'll give it 25 minutes.
You should give it 22 minutes.
Okay. That'll give me the extra time to reel the line in then.
There you go.
Some of these ain't even got the stick. That way if it turns, it won't hang up.
Some of these don't have what?
I ain't got it clicked over.
Oh,
'Cause if I know if it drags across the bottom, it's gonna hang up.
right.
I found a little hole that was smaller, about the half the size of this, that was just full of flatheads.
Really?
Yeah. I would catch like sometimes 3 at a time.
Wow. You should go there for the flathead challenge.
Somebody fished it out.
Ah.
There was a video put out on it. I did the Steve Douglas challenge there in 10 minutes with the flathead.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I still fish it sometimes, and every once in a while I can pull one out of it, but not like it used to be.
Well, that stinks.
Mm-hmm. I do wish I had some live gills, though, just to try. See if that's what they want instead. Or some
You have a
shad-
worm, right?
Yeah,
You
I
can
got a
throw in
whole
all of those.
of them.
You got a bait rod?
Yeah, I got my skipjack rods. I tried catching one the other place and did. I thought maybe this looked like a crappie hole too. All these timber. Don't they like that? Or am I dreaming?
Well, as far as I know, I don't know much about crappie, to be honest with you.
Me neither.
Bluegills do.
Mm-hmm.
Like that stick, that thing that sticks right in front of you.
Yeah. That looks like a big rib cage sticking out. I've got a piece of bait throw there close to it.
You don't hear that in the background?
Hear what? Chewing?
No, Landon's on his iPad.
No, I can't. Sometimes if you got headphones on, you can hear stuff other people can't.
We got 48 people in here. Chat
48.
got quiet.
It did it. That's because we're quiet. Chat feeds off your host. A lot of hosts of the show think they feed off of chat, but your chat's only as good as your hosts. It's true.
I agree.
You got to keep them entertained.
That is
Is
correct. Anybody else out fishing today?
Yeah.
Oh, Landon said, who's out fishing today, Landon? You don't know?
They ain't. They're pleasure.
Aha. Uncle Jeep
Uncle Jeep.
just let's see. Says, no way. Someone is live streaming on a Monday morning. Oh wait, it's Memorial Day. It's basically National Camping and Fishing Day. Never mind. Happy Fishing Day.
Howdy, howdy. National Fishing
Oh,
Day.
yeah. Lana said Memorial Fishing Day.
Yep. It'll be free fishing day for you know it.
Uncle Jeep says, so when are you going to light the barbecue?
Can't cook. I can make a hot dog on something. Let's see. Look at that line. I think my boat's turning a little.
Hey,
I
Martin, have
can't
you been
do.
able to put those Mad Cats rods to the test?
Yeah, Martin. Quit farting around.
Oh, boy.
Say I'm bored. Let's see. My battery's 10% or less.
Uh-oh. Gotta plug
Yeah.
it in.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
You got the Catfish air freshener on the boat.
Let's see.
Missy
Do I have
Canton
it?
said, there's Landon, my buddy. Say, hi, Missy.
There,
She's
there.
not there. She's in chat. Just say hi. No? Okay. Now he's being shy, Missy.
You know, catfish don't like bologna, or I can't get them to bite it. Have you ever tried bologna?
I've eaten it.
I mean, for fishing,
No.
they don't like.
Uh-oh, Martin said, Jody, now you've gone and done it.
Why?
So quit farting around.
Yeah, I know.
Troy said, Jody is going to cook later, Uncle Jeep, so stay tuned for the brush fire.
Martin's probably still trying to get the mud off his pants and boots from catcalling. Come on, Martin. I heard it kick on. It's charging.
See, Martin said, I cannot put rods out till June, closed season. Wow, it's still closed.
Wow.
Holy
Goodness.
cow.
That's awful.
I knew they had closed it, but I thought you had told us that they were opening it up sooner than June. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So because Martin's not fishing, anybody else fishing? I didn't know if anybody heard my question earlier.
JG's fishing. He's quiet, ain't he?
He is quiet. I'm not
You
used
know,
to
I
this.
don't know him that well. This is a good time to get to know him.
Hey, I'm trying to be quiet. I'm spot locking out here, and and the wind changes around, so I'm getting ready. I'm just gonna start drifting into the wind, and I'm gonna put out red planer boards, and I'm gonna run them down about 10 feet, and do some suspend pulling, and then put 2 rods on the bottom. So I'm gonna try that and go right up through here. I can't fish where I want to. There's too many jet skiers out there.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
What's your favorite thing to fish? Anchored or drifting or dragging?
I like drifting.
Do you?
Oh yeah, I love it. It's my dad's a catfish guy down in Santee Cooper.
Yeah.
So I go down there with him some, and we drift all day long down there. We used to striper fish a lot back, before 2007 when the big drought hit out here on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
And the water got so hot it about killed all of them.
Yep.
A lot of striped bass, in our lakes here, because I'm fishing the Cobb River chain in North Carolina. So it runs from and then it'll go to Lake Norman, Mountain Island Lake, and then it goes to Lake Wiley. Then it's Lake Wiley and runs the river all the way down to Santee. I'm gonna rig up these drifters.
Well, what kind of boat you got?
Huh?
What kind of boat you got?
I've got an 18-foot signature tracker.
Okay.
Yeah, I rebuilt this boat myself. It's when I bought the boat, the guy hadn't used it in about 7 years. But I'm telling you what I like about it, Jody, is it has aluminum decks. So, and then I just stripped it all the way down and replaced the upholstery and I redid all the electronics. This used to be a center console. It's kind of a forward aft. Let me see if I can show you kind of what I'm doing here. Let me change the camera angle here. Settings, camera.
I seen that, Uncle Jeep.
Okay. Wait a minute. Can you see, Jody?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I did was this console right here
Mm-hmm.
used to be here.
Okay.
So, and then these chairs weren't in here. These fishing chairs.
Yeah.
So what I did, it had a big bench seat in it that had a live well underneath that bench seat.
Mm-hmm.
So I did away with that, and then stripped everything down, repainted the boat, that kind of thing, and then so I've got it rigged out. There's 13 rod holders on here.
Wow.
And then I'm running a little XI3 trolling motor, which is plenty for this boat, 40 thrust, but I don't move very fast. When I'm drifting, I'm only pulling about 0.5 or less most of the time. So, and then I put captain's chair in it that leans back. And then there is, one little wraparound bench here with storage under that.
Yeah.
Then a live bait tank.
Okay.
That I built. I built that out of a 7-gallon swimming pool chemical. It had a twist lid on it.
Yeah.
Twist top. But what I did was I took the bucket and I got some of that exterior foam like you would insulate a house with, like that 1-inch foam. And I just made slits in it so it would wrap around the bucket. And then I took it's just a little piece of heat, and then just screwed it on there. Right. Put a wood base on it with some little feet.
Yeah.
Made out of plywood. I've got my aerator here with all that off switch. So I have interior LED lights at night. I have underwater lights and black lights, and all that's console.
That's pretty sweet.
HDS 7.
Yep.
So this thing, bought this in 2012, but it's the Gen 2. It's still holding up pretty good. It's got the side scan on it. And I'm running avionics map. So, I have a, 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 I have a,
Okay.
that looks pretty good.
Is my dad yard had put on
I like all the lights.
jet drive, and you can go up way back up in the stuff with 30 right down the county. So that 30 footer, he had a and he parked for it. So
We're
he
having
thought,
a hard time hearing you. There's a lot of background noise.
I wonder if it's me.
might be Jody cutting bait.
That's what it sounds like. There we go.
Is that better?
Much better.
I have one of those little phone things I can put on here. Are you getting wind noise?
No, I don't think it was you.
Let me turn this camera around.
What were you saying about the jet drive?
Hang on 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, Justin. So that 110 has it's an outboard jet drive, and we can go run like the Neuse River with it. I mean that thing will track 4 inches of water. Running those rivers and stuff like that. Trying to hit the seams of the channels with it. We're trying to run back up in there and get in some deep holes, for some catfish. But I haven't been able to do that with my dad in a long time. He's guiding all the time, but it just seemed like life gets in the way,
Oh, yeah.
All you do is work, eat, and sleep. And that just seems like, and I know you just have to plan it out. And has so many guide parties. He stays so booked all the time. A lot of times I'd like to go fishing with him. Most of the time when I do is like mid-December.
Yeah.
Down there by myself with him, and we'll fish. And, a lot of times you have a really good chance of catching a big fish in December.
Yep.
Down at Santee. But, yeah. But I rigged this boat out to catfish and been fishing out of it pretty routinely since last October. So things, it never ends. It seems like you're always working on, something different.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Yeah, let me get this set up so I can pull some baits here.
All right.
I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm on 2%.
What's that?
I'm on 2% battery.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We got Martin UK was telling us his closed season is 3 months is to protect the spawn.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. That's kind of what they do with stripers around here.
Mm-hmm.
So you saw Uncle Jeep's quote from a quote from Miss Jody's cooking channel. Hello, viewers. Today we are going to talk about the 5 levels of burnt food and how to identify it. James is saying, "Dang, that boat. You did that boat up pretty impressive, JG." Hey, Mid South, what's going on?
Howdy.
Steve Ransom says it does look good. David Hughes says, "Good looking boat." Cali Keen 916 says, "Hello, everyone."
Hey, Kelly.
Mid South says, "Plug it in, Jody."
I did plug it in. It didn't charge it. My charger must be dead. So I plugged it into my cigarette lighter, which I don't like doing because you never know when that's going to go out. Your battery. The
How
starting
often
battery.
do you charge your battery on your boat, Jody?
Well, these are new batteries, so they don't have to be charged as much.
Okay. Understood.
They was charged Wednesday of last week.
Oh, that's plenty. I don't charge my batteries that often, but I don't use that. I don't. A lot of time because I anchor, I run to a spot and then I shut my motor off.
Yeah.
But that's what drains the battery because the motor's not running.
Really?
Well, because you got the alternator that charges the battery,
Yeah.
and if you're not running your motor, then all you're doing is draining your battery with all your devices.
Oh, I've only got my sonar up to it, and a lot of times I'll turn it off.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually going to put when I mount the other lights in my boat, I'm going to tie them all to a separate battery.
Yeah. I got mine on the second battery, the lights.
Yeah. James said Jody's cooking how to pull off undercooking everything.
I do like my stuff undercooked. Barely done.
Barely done. You sound like
Yeah.
my mother-in-law. All right, size matters. Andrew, welcome back. No, nobody's hooked up anything yet. Robert, I'll get to your question once JG gets back from unsnagging.
Unsnagging. I'm fixing to reel these up.
Hey, JG, Robert Mylan wants to know what lake on Catawba you're on.
What Cabo? I am out here on Moss Lake, which is in Carolina. It's about a 1,500 acre lake. It's about, and so I'm not in the Catawba River chain now.
Gotcha.
Catawba.
Yeah, I am about 40 minutes west of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Martin says Harley Dunn is raw, Jody.
I don't like it raw. I mean, I can take it a little doughy, but I want it barely done. I don't want it really brown, unless it's pork. I like my tenderloin a little bit brown.
Andrew says, size matters says, I'm heading to the river myself. It's hot today, but oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert. Hey, JG, if you can hear me, Robert Modlin says his sister lives on Moss.
It's what now?
Robert Modlin said my sister lives on Moss.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just over here by the by the dam.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get this boat turned around and I'm gonna drift backwards.
All right.
Backwards.
Backwards.
I tried to say it like he said it, backwards.
Backwards. Say it how you say it, Jody.
Yeah, that's Southern boy. Backwards.
Backwards.
Backwards. We're going back. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna turn around and walk backwards.
Backwards.
Yeah.
Butt in.
You take the W out of it.
Backwards.
That's fancy talk.
I think my I thought my Bluetooth was charged up, and then I pulled it out of the back here, and the darn thing was on. Well, crud.
See, you're city slicker, ain't you?
No, ma'am.
No?
No, ma'am. I mean, I live in the city of Shelby, but I'm not. I was born and raised on farms.
Okay.
I had cows and horses and put up hay every summer and all that. So I lived on the side of a riverbank.
Oh, wow.
You can't take the country out of me.
Yeah. I'm not exactly country.
What would you describe yourself as?
Mountain.
Yeah. My wife's from the mountains of Carolina.
Yeah. There's a difference in your countries.
Oh, I know. I'm from out west in the plains.
Yeah.
Where the only trees we had were trees the farmers planted for windbreaks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You could see. So you literally, from where I grew up, I was about 13 miles east of the Kansas state line into Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
There's a town 13 to 15 miles west of the state line. So it would be 30 miles from the town I grew up in. If you were out there at nighttime and you looked east, you could see the lights of my town, which is 30 miles away,
Wow.
because there's nothing. There's nothing. There's just farmland.
I've never been anywhere like that before.
It's really hard to explain and picture until you see it.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I only grew up 2.5 hours away from the Rocky Mountains.
Hmm. When James went and got his boat, I tagged along. I kind of forced my way on it. And we went to Cincinnati, and I never saw a big city like that before. All the lights that went on forever,
Yep.
and I've never been in a big town like that.
Uncle Jeep said, "Okay, wait, I'm confused. I thought women were from Venus and men were from Mars. They even wrote a book about it. I'm so lost."
Actually, I'm from Jupiter.
I was
So
saying
my
men are
sister
from
thought-
Jupiter.
Yeah, my sister told me I was really Judy Jupiter, and I was just called Jody for a disguise so they wouldn't come and take me away. Yeah, that's the one that comes in chat sometimes.
Oh
And
yeah.
she wonders why I locked her out of the house. Oh, I had to darken my screen. I can't really see chat. I can see something look lady, but I don't know what he wrote.
Hey, look, lady, it said this ain't that big a city, Cincinnati.
Really? It's the biggest thing I ever saw.
Tony Harrison said Cincinnati, my hometown. My hometown.
Yeah. We we stopped somewhere for gas, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I just took off and went. And James, I come back. James like, you should have done that. I said, done what? He said, go to the bathroom here. He said, we just got gas because we had to. I'm like, I didn't know. I would probably be an easy victim in a place that you shouldn't be. Because I don't know, you ain't supposed to be there.
Nah. You'll be all
something
right.
else. Something else he told me. He said, quit saying hi to everybody.
Yeah, that's something I have to get. Like whenever I go, when I grew
Yeah.
up driving around town, I knew everybody, so I waved at everybody when I was driving.
Yeah.
I waved at everybody in my neighborhood, but then I have to stop myself from waving to everybody else on the road, main roads. Because like, who is that?
Hmm. Well, that's the way our county was up to about 5 years ago till it exploded with all that side by side stuff. Now there's so many people and you don't know, you don't really wave at everybody because they don't wave back now.
Yeah,
But
and
before that, everybody waved at everybody.
absolutely. I used to make fun of a friend of mine's older brother when the way he waved as he pointed at you.
Yeah.
But I do that now too.
Yeah. Some people would lift one finger or like three fingers. That everybody had their own little special wave.
Yeah, Mark from Catfish and Crappie in the house now.
Howdy, Mark. But yeah, he said, quit saying howdy to everybody you see. And I'm like, wait, I see them in their face and we locked eyes. You're supposed to say hello.
I think that's the polite thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to call this spot a bust. She's reeling my lines. I'm sitting here holding the phone.
Mark,
She's not right in front of my face. That's why I got my icon up. Hey, Mark, with your fancy new boat.
Mark said, taking a break out of the sun. It's too darn hot for me.
Call him Catfish and Cashless because I know he spent all his money.
We got Cobb B&B in the house saying greetings, everyone.
Hey, Cobb. I can't believe I didn't get a fish.
I'm going to go right down through there. I don't mean to get in your way. I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
I've probably got all kinds of skunk emojis sent to me through Messenger by now.
Mark said, pockets are empty for sure, LOL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of the things, too, that I get fussed at a lot for
Mm-hmm.
is calling people sir and ma'am.
Yeah.
Even Stan, when I'm like, he's saying something like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do it in chat or in text. I'll do it when I talk to him on the phone. He goes, stop doing that. I'm like, it's hard. It's something that I've always grown up doing, and in the military,
Mhm.
kind of ingrained it into me even more.
Yeah.
But Robert Modlin said, Mark, the bacon boat has arrived.
Or if he'll get it wrapped in bacon.
Oh, he should get some bacon logos. Get Bobcat to make some bacon logos to go on the side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome. That's exactly what you just said. I just said it differently.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Danny Stone Outdoors in the house saying, dang it, didn't know you were going to be live today, or I wouldn't have planned laying around and eating barbecue.
I won't be live much longer. I'm just feeling sleepy.
Well, just go live. I'll keep the chat going, and that's when you'll catch a fish.
Yeah,
take a nap.
probably.
Fish in the Mid-South said, I will always call Jody sir.
Sir. He calls me, what is it? Platoon Judy.
Get your butt out.
It's a beautiful day.
See, Uncle Jeep said, howdy, Mark. Did you know that Miss Jody was doing a cooking show today? She is about to show us that you can use the contents of an ABC fire extinguisher as a non-dairy creamer.
I got some bologna and I got some chicken that's 5 or 6 days old in the cooler and some skipjack. Got some night crawlers, some Reese cups, and that's it. I wonder what we can make out of that.
Oh, a 5-layered sandwich?
I got no bread.
You can use a
Okay.
skipjack as bread. Just fillet them.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Uncle Jeep said she is just waiting for the kitchen fire to go out first. Mark said, no stickers on this boat. Took me 5 hours to get the adhesive off the old boat to sell it. Wow.
That.
Fish in the Mid-South said, that's Pontoon Judy, sir.
Yeah.
And then Mark said, that's Chef Jody to y'all.
One of these days, I'm going to be a great cook.
One of these days.
That's a lie. I don't want to cook. I'm getting a knibble. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Let's see. Is that a camera? I can't even see the screen.
That's a camera.
Oh, it went off with it. Oh, it missed it. Did you see it, Line Go?
The far right?
Yeah, that one there.
It's bouncing.
It took off with it and swam away, and then it crap on toast. Or in
Yeah, that
JC's words, crud.
Now you should say, never mind.
Maybe it'll come back and get it again.
If you give it time, it might.
It was that suspended rod.
Mark said, "Here I thought all Meemaws could cook."
I'm not a meemaw. I ain't even got a grandkid.
Mid South said, "Only 6 rods. Who is this imposter?"
Y'all. I wonder if it took my bait.
Give it about 5 minutes and check it.
Yeah.
Danny Stone said, "Jody, you're gonna love the video I'm editing for Saturday Night Live from Saturday Night Live."
Really? I didn't do anything, so it can't be nothing about me. All I did was sit there.
Maybe that's what it's about.
I didn't even get to fish.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I forgot I had these.
Oh, the healthy M&Ms.
Yes. And I ain't even got to look at this yet.
What is that?
Bass Pro Book.
Ah. Mark said, "Okay, back to work. Need to finish this up before my show tonight."
Which comes on at 9 o'clock Eastern. Catfish and Crappie Channel.
Danny Stone said, "Yes, she did."
I throwed out 4 rods for like 3 minutes and they got tangled up.
Danny said, "Oh, she did something. Y'all will see."
Wonder what it was.
Well, I have to find out.
I don't remember doing anything.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daddy, what's going on?
How'd it do? There's fish jumped in front of me.
Now Joey's only got 4 rods.
I got 2 thrown off the front,
Oh, okay.
and then I got 5 off the back.
Uncle Jeep said, "I know, Mid-South, something is wrong. I suspect it's Daryl of TSO and a black wig, and he's doing hits of helium off camera."
No. Look what that fish took. A headpiece.
Oh, wow.
So you know that was a good one.
That when Jody is live, there is never a dull moment.
Unfortunately. I let that backflash a little.
Rob Fox says, "Good day, y'all."
Bye, Rob.
Danny Stone says, "Oh, I'm going to remind you, and I'm not talking about you putting the hoodie on backwards and thinking you've gone blind."
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot all about that one. Okay, that ain't got no weight on it.
Yeah, Daddy says, I'm guessing you're saying you are catfishing?
Yeah.
Chad, Daddy? Cali King 916 says, "Hi, Jody."
Hey, Callie. More grass. Maybe if I throw down some fresh bait, I'll catch a fish. Some bloody bait. Since I know there's one around.
Oh, he says, Chad said, he says, yes, one catfish.
One catfish. One,
Well, that's more that's been on this show.
One's better than none.
That is absolutely correct. Fish for the Mid-South said, Dustin would have caught that fish, just saying. I appreciate your faith in me. I got jokes, Andrew, just not a lot of them are funny. Danny says, Skipjack Cindy, you are in my next video a lot. You don't want to miss it. Finishing up editing may take a while to upload. Really? Can't wait to see it, she says.
This one's got me some bait. I missed that fish. Maybe I'll suspend a piece of chicken.
There you go. You got 59 people watching.
59 people watching this guy.
They're going to think you're on James's boat.
Yeah.
Or they're going to think James is with you, I should say.
Yeah.
Because whenever y'all together, y'all don't catch fish. Fisherman South said, is that Clicker or is that Jody just that bad at reel maintenance?
I'm that bad at reel maintenance.
I was like, why can't it be both?
Just that bad.
Hey, fishing with a squirrel, what's going on? I said, you fishing on credit.
Hey, squirrel.
Fishing with a Squirrel said, hope everyone has a great Memorial Day. Well, same to you.
Yep.
And thank all the military members past and in the past that have lost their lives sacrificing for this country. That's what today's all about, in remembrance of them.
Yep.
Danny Stone said, wait a minute, what happened to the fuel leak on Jody's boat?
It was all pretend. It was a needle valve or something like that.
Hey, you guys, good afternoon, everyone.
Howdy, howdy.
Yeah, Daddy says, hi, JG Hill.
So what does?
Daddy was just saying hello.
Oh, hey.
Sorry, folks. That was getting a little loud.
Oh, get hit.
What's that?
I thought I had one just get tapped.
I didn't see it.
I heard it. Maybe not. I only got her one hung up. That's a good thing.
Fisherman South said, have Jody check the oil in the reels. Tell her to loosen the oil cap on the side of the reel and check with
Oh,
this stick.
I need a real mechanic. That's what I need.
Rob Fox said, she set the gas tank back upright, Danny.
No, something about that needle valve had something around it that kept the gas flowing continuously.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right.
Danny Stone said. That's what Austin said Saturday night. He said the needle valve was bad or the float was sticking on the carburetor.
Well, I don't know what a needle valve is. I thought he was talking about that bulb.
You got Yoser in the house, and hello, darling. Tight lines.
Howdy, howdy. I bet this one's going to be hung up. No? What in tarnation?
Miss South said, Jody, I'll be your real mechanic. I can't do any worse.
Okay, you got the job.
You work for free, right, Mid South? Lance McCougar said, I've never understood why people say Happy Memorial Day. It's a day to remember our fallen servicemen and women. At least that would be an old veteran told me. That is true. That is true. But I think the problem is we say that for all of our holidays. And I think, A, people get used to saying it that way. And B, they don't know what else to say.
Mm-hmm. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 rods out suspended. I think sometimes people forget what holidays is really about.
Absolutely.
All holidays, not just religious ones.
Absolutely. Fishing Mid-South said, I work for fishing trips.
Well, come on down.
So there you go. You get Mid-South on your boat. He'll clean all your reels for you.
You can skunk right along with me.
Dale Hayslip said pontoon Jody with a waving hand.
Howdy, Dale.
Fishing Mid-South said, where are all the water fleas today?
What's a water flea?
My guess is, hey Dale, what's going on, jet skiers?
Oh, I've seen a few, and some pontoons are starting to come out. They're starting to get a little thicker right now. It's warmed up quite a bit.
Hope you're doing well, Dale.
Hey, Dustin.
Sir.
I'm going to show you something.
Okay. Hey, look at there.
What is it?
Right there on the front of my sticker. It's our sticker on his cooler.
Sweet.
Oh, Catfish and Crappie's on there too. On his Yeti.
Mark's on there too.
Nice. Well, thank you very much.
Here's the other one.
I'm a realtor, not a magician.
That's right. Steve, remember his last name. He was hitting me up yesterday. He's like, I'd like to find some land over there close to the James for $200,000. Good luck.
Yeah, no kidding.
Actually, there is some land over there close to them. No, they're not big lots, but there is some for sale.
For under 200,000?
I think it'd be right around 100 grand for the land.
Where?
I can't say his address.
Who's that?
James, is that what you said?
No. He said on the James, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought you made down here at Watts Bar.
Robert Modlin said we need to see a live with Jody and Daryl. Ooh, that would be interesting.
I ain't never fished with Daryl.
Dale said you couldn't pay me enough to try to get in and out of our lake. Wow.
Sure, it ain't that bad.
I think the only boat ramp I could probably put out right now, well, the only area would have to be the downriver side if I were going to go out, like Hopewell and Jordan Point area, because I'm sure that Dutch Gap and Carroll's are both packed with boats and swimmers.
Mm-hmm. There was people on them, I guess they're called pedal boards, standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there were some lovey-dovey people laying on the dock, and I'm like,
Oh.
can't you find the woods to hit?
There's ticks in the woods.
They're in the way, though. The dock's only so big. You got two people laying on it.
Hey, JG.
Yeah.
Steve Ransom said, I want Jimmy Dean's place.
It's what?
He wants Jimmy Dean's place here on the James.
Oh, is that the sausage guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Maybe we can rent part of the house for $200,000
for a weekend. Danny Stone said Jody is going to sell you some oceanfront property in Arizona.
Yeah, probably.
I'm old enough to remember that song.
Oh, here's my clicker. Let's see what it's on. It is on number
Steve Ransom said
86.
that's right. There you go.
I just need to catch 14 catfish this week. That's easy.
So, oh, that's loud. So I got to now. See, the problem with me doing that 550 challenge, Jody, is I don't get out of the water enough.
I mean, if I could do it easier if I went after smaller fish. Like I just accidentally catch the smaller ones.
Right.
But there is places to go to catch them.
Oh, absolutely. So you're still targeting bigger fish, even though you're trying to get to 550.
Yeah, 500.
Okay. Oh, 500.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, the tech guy's in the house saying, "Hey, Pontoon Jody catfishing."
Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Ryan's got a good stream. Anybody interested in going and checking him out? He's the one that hooked me up the StreamYard code. So to get it $10 a month.
Oh, nice.
So you watch him and you get deals like that.
Stonefly says small fish need love too, Jody.
Yeah.
All the big fish were small fish once.
Yeah. They just say something different about reeling in a big fish.
Oh, I agree. But if you're skunking, I'll take one of them small fish any day.
I mean, I've gotten desperate and dropped gut pockets down. When I do that, you know I'm pretty desperate to get a fish on a live. And they usually get hit. That's why I don't ever throw the guts away. I keep everything because you never know what you're going to pull from it.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, do you think throwing down scraps chums the water and brings fish in, or you think you're feeding them and you're missing catching one?
Well, I honestly don't know, to be honest. But ever since you said that, I have stopped throwing my bait that I take off the hook. I've stopped throwing it back in the water
Yeah.
until I leave a spot. If I'm going to leave that spot, then I'll throw it in the water.
Can you tell difference?
Um, I mean, the only way really to tell the difference is to keep a log, and I haven't done that.
Oh, you'd notice it'd be a noticeable difference if it was hurting you or helping you.
Let's see.
Now, if I got a spot I want fish to go to, I'll go. Sometimes I'll save them and throw them in a spot when I'm done fishing. If I'm not going to be back in a week.
Robert Modlin said the rate Jody is going, she won't catch 500 in 5 years. Danny Stone said, Jody, the only fish too small weighs 0.00 pounds.
Yeah. But you got to remember, I'm trying to target a flathead, not a blue either.
So you don't target the smaller blues or smaller fish, and you don't target blues or channels.
Well, last year, I spent all last year trying to catch blues, trying to learn how to catch them. Because all I caught before was flatheads. So now I'm back trying to find flatheads in this area.
Ryan the tech guy said, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, Miss Lovely Jody. We'll be listening and lurking, running different live streams to help with watch hours.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, for those of you that don't mind me dropping a plug, Jody.
Go for it.
Austin from Fish and Fever, his YouTube channel. He's got his subscribers. He's just shy on the watch hours. So if you want to go watch his videos, that'll help him out and appreciate it. No, Stonefly, she doesn't have any live bluegills.
And I got old bait. I should have went skipjacking, but I just didn't want to.
Stonefly said, don't throw scraps till time to go home.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Steve Ranson said, why is it when you're the one cooking, you never want to eat when it's done? Because you eat while you're cooking.
You can nibble it and taste it.
That's right.
He's barbecuing, I think.
Yeah, he's cooking hamburgers and hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan the tech guy said, thanks, Alvin Lewis. Yeah, thanks for asking.
I'm mute.
Okay. Yeah, 53 awesome people watching.
I think I've had that fresh bait suspended long enough. I should have caught one if I was going to.
I'm going to mute you real quick, Jody.
Yeah.
I was getting a little loud. I'm sorry, what was that, Jody?
Jet skiers and stuff was playing in front of me.
Uncle Duke said, I think if Fish and Fever has a live stink bait eating contest, they'll earn his watch hours fast. Danny Stone said the 3 flatheads we caught Saturday night, 2 came on cut bluegill and 1 on a live green sunfish. Nothing touched the skipjacket all night long.
Yep.
Stonefly says, Jody, you all got moon eye or golden eyes?
No, I don't know what them are.
That's all. I've never seen a moon eye in person, but I think if I'm not mistaken, they have teeth on their tongues.
Really?
Somebody put it in one of the catfish Facebook pages.
Wow. You must use white bass, brim, and shad and skipjack here.
You guys don't have any perch?
I've only seen one perch, and I caught it at a bridge one time, a little baby one.
Huh. Danny Stone, Uncle Jeep wants. Oh, you got it. That is correct, Dustin. Teeth on tongue of moon. Okay. Yeah, I saw a picture. I thought that looked weird. Thank you, Danny, for corroborating that. Hey, Danny, Uncle Jeep wants to know how bad the bugs were that night.
I'm probably fixing to get too many boaters out to fish much longer.
Yeah.
But it was nice while it lasted.
Absolutely.
At least I can come back here in the dark now. Kind of know my way around a little now.
Right. Yeah, it's always important to go somewhere you've never been during the daytime, so you never know how shallow or deep it is.
Yeah. Well, I get turned around, but I got this sonar with, I can follow my mark back out.
Yeah. Stonefly said, Jody, they say you all have moon eye down there. Use mealworms or crickets to catch them. Steve Douglas has done videos, or has good videos on them.
Steve Douglas is in Kentucky.
He said Steve D, so I was assuming Steve Douglas.
Yeah, but he fishes the Tennessee, but he's in Kentucky.
Right.
He's about 4 hours away.
No bugs at night. Those little black biting flies during the day were unbearable. Dang.
And then where Paula Smith fishes about 4 hours away from me in Clarksville. Travis probably knows where to get them. No BS catfishing.
Oh. It's like JG's moving.
Moving. Keep them donkeys moving. I hope I didn't forget my harmonica.
Oh, that's right. That's what I was going to show you.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it first.
There's my clicker. There's a poke. Serenade those flatheads. Was I singing?
Let's see. I can't remember again.
There goes someone pulling some kids on a float.
Not batteries in it just yet, but it's one of those rubber mat drum sets.
Really?
Yeah, Landon said it's my drum set.
Can you make it go? Trrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrr Okay.
and I'll bring it out so you can play harmonica and I'll play the drums.
And then you got to twirl the drumstick in your hand.
And I'll drop it.
Then you get really good, throw up in the air and catch it behind your back.
You're asking a lot.
You got to provide entertainment.
What's that, Jody?
You got to provide entertainment.
Absolutely. What? No more bringing your drums. Why not? Man doesn't really bang his drums.
Okay. He can play his drums.
Dinner's ready.
Is that your dinner bell?
Yeah, we just had lunch. Fish in the Mid-South said, serenade those flatheads. No, with your harmonica.
My harmonica, I don't know if I brought it. It's a problem. I didn't see it in the bag. I guarantee I left it at the house.
Guarantee it.
Guarantee it.
Guarantee it.
I got me a bunch of new sinkers. Put under my seat. I just need the sinker size and I'll be set.
Dustin, still in here?
Yes, sir.
I got a little trick here. I can show some people watching if they don't already know. I'm gonna grab my rod and I'll show you.
All right. Jody, I muted you just so you know.
So what I'm doing here, Dustin, is I'm anchoring up. I've got 2 drift rods and I have 2 down rods, but I'm going to throw out on the bottom. What I'm doing is there's a steep ledge right off here in front of me, and I'm going to fish right off that ledge. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch these drifting rigs to down rigs by just sliding the cork up. So you have the drifting rig, right? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. What you do is just pop the cork. You can't do this with demon dragons, but unless you've just got them slip through. But so what you do is you just take the end out of the cork and slide that all the way up to the weight. And then your cork's up there where the weight is. Now you can fish it on the bottom. Without, that's pretty cool without having to change rigs.
Absolutely. Yeah. I do use that technique as well. When I do have my drifting rig set up or my Carolina or my Santee Cooper rigs on, lately I've just been using my Carolina rig with the sinker slides. But yeah, that is a neat trick to adjust from one rig to another without having to remove anything. Jody Mid-South said James probably threw it overboard and told you it was a fish jumping. We got FD Fisherman in the house. How you doing? Says howdy, everybody.
Howdy.
Fish in the Mid-South said, Uncle Jeep, I can't do the trolling all day by myself.
Well, I didn't put my bologna in the cooler, so I'm going to throw it away. Throw it in the water. Turtles will get it, I guess. Oops. I'm going to start making my way to the dock.
All right.
I still got one bet left to pay.
Uncle Jeep said, what did JG say? My sound settings got messed up. All I heard was blah, blah, bacon, blah, blah, bacon, blah, 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 bacon.
Yeah. That's Jeep, right?
Yeah, that was Jeep.
Dustin, can you see all four of these rods?
I see 3 of them.
The one over here?
I got the 2 to the right. I see 1 to the left.
All right. Let me come around a little bit. Tell me when to stop.
All right, stop. You cut off the one on the right, and I can see half of the one on the left, half of the one on the right. And I see 3 out of the 4.
Okay.
I think that's the best you're going to get.
Well, I don't know how to go and take the camera back, while I'm in StreamYard.
If you you have an iPhone?
Got like 0.5.
What's that?
Go to 0.5 on my main camera.
Well, I think if you go to the settings,
Okay.
then go to camera.
All right.
Go down to camera. What are your settings? Like if you go to that drop down list?
Desk view camera, back ultra wide camera.
That's the one I would use, the back ultra wide, then turn your camera around.
All right,
So you're using your back camera? There you go.
Ta-da!
Now I see them all.
that's more better.
More gooder.
Yeah, that's gooder.
Uncle Pete said he's sorry. He had his bacon filter on.
You guess what?
What?
I've been telling I was using more gas and had that leak because I could see it in the water, a film.
Uh-huh.
I'm not seeing the first film in water today.
Oh, nice.
Not even a little bit.
Fishing the Mid South said, Jody, see the trolling motor on JG's boat? That's the
Yeah.
my motor won't start and I won't get home motor. I want to get home motor.
Funny how that works, ain't it?
Oh man, oh man.
Well, shoot. Anchor's high.
Uh-oh. You have to break the zip tie. Uncle Jeep says, I think Jody's trolling motor is a pair of swim fins tucked in the corner of a camera, off camera.
Okay. Okay, we'll see if we can break it loose.
All right. Not too hard.
I think I did.
I
I
thought
could
you
keep
were
that thing up.
I thought you were gonna tear something up the way you were taking off like that. Hey, Jody, are you moving or are you going to pack everything up?
I done packed everything up.
All right, she packed everything up, Jeep.
I got a
Thanks.
pretty good drive back. If he wants to stay fishing, I'll stay live while I drive back.
Oh, Jeep was asking.
Oh, I probably got a 10-minute drive.
He said bummer. Well, Jeep, there's a lot of pleasure boaters out on the water now, so
Yeah.
it makes fishing a lot more difficult, as everybody well knows.
I'm gonna mute.
All right. Yeah, she's got some. I'm going to show her full screen. She's got some beautiful scenery. Well, now that's just her. The camera rotated. There we go.
Hey, Dustin, is Jody going to the house?
Yeah, she's done packed up.
Okay.
She said if you want to. What's that?
Just let me know when y'all want to end.
All right. Yeah, that does move pretty good. I'm still trying to talk Palmetto into installing that micro torpedo launcher on his pontoon boat. All right, Cindy said headed out fishing now. All right, are you going live, Cindy? Run like the wind, Jody. Run. Yeah, I've been to Tennessee before, but just to the Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area. I've never been anywhere outside of that. Just so we go on vacation sometimes. Never been at any of the bodies of water there in Tennessee, but I will. Hopefully this year or next. She's on the lake above the dam, Jimmy. On one of the what did she lake? Can't remember what lake she said. It's above one of the dams on the Tennessee River. Oh, okay. Watch bar. There you go. Looks like it's cloudy where you at, JG.
Yeah, man. You know that low pressure. It's the same low pressure that's over y'all.
Yeah.
So yesterday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, 25 mile an hour winds.
Wow.
So, and raining. So today's about 5 mile an hour winds. And, you know, I like an overcast day to catfish. I mean, you can, if you get in the right spot, you know, you can put some in the boat on these cloudy.
Absolutely. Yeah, they say bluebird skies is not the best catfishing time.
Yeah, I love fishing, you know, with these overcast days like this. But I can't fish where I want to. I mean, I have a lot of pleasure boaters out here, so I've got the rear of my boat, you know, I don't know, I'm about 300 feet off back in a little cove here, and I'm just facing out here over a ledge. I'm anchored up in about 20 foot of water. But I marked some fish on that ledge, feeding on that ledge. So we're just going to try it for a little bit, when Jody gets back. And maybe I can catch one here before we end it.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, you guys have it. I mean, it's a little bit easier for y'all, especially when there's a lot of pleasure boaters out, because that lake is big. Like you got a lot of area.
Right. Yeah.
On the James River was so narrow. I mean,
yeah, they're just on top of you.
Yeah, you get wake washed by every boat that goes by.
Well, that's hard to fish.
It certainly is. And then when you try to anchor, and you get moved, and you gotta re-anchor. It's just a pain.
Well, it's like you said. I mean, you said it was like 15-mile run to run down to where it opens up.
Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like you changed it on us. Yeah, it's quite a run to go from upriver, the most upper part of the lower section up near the city out to where Hopewell opens up. It's a pretty good run on the boat, probably about 15, 20 minutes. I mean, you could always launch out there, which is not that big of a deal. I mean, literally, if I go to Stan's house, pick up the boat, and then head to Hopewell, it's about a 15-minute drive or 20-minute drive to Hopewell, or it's about a 15-minute drive to the city. So you're kind of in the middle, and I can get out to Hopewell and launch out at Hopewell into the bigger waters where it's not as bad, but then you got to deal with all the barges.
Oh, yeah.
Jody's giving everybody a view out of the front of her boat now.
Everybody gets a boat ride.
That's wide open right there. It's a beautiful view, though.
Yep. Well, I tell you what, man, I really enjoy, while I'm at home and these guys are out here fishing live, mind you that, we all have life and, responsibilities, and we've got things we have to do. But, if you have the downtime and you can watch live, fishing, I'm telling you, in my opinion, it is no better TV out there.
Oh, I agree with you.
There's no better TV than this. You don't, but now if you pay premium YouTube, you don't have to watch commercials. I think I'm paying, it's not expensive, like $15 a month.
That's not bad.
You don't have to watch commercials. And I pay, I don't know, a couple $100 for my regular TV at the house. And I mean, it's just chock full of commercials. It drives me insane.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve is saying the last time he was up here, he caught a couple of nice ones at the drawbridge at Jordan Point. So here's the difference between the channel from just before Hopewell up to the city versus Hopewell downriver. So Hopewell, just before Hopewell up to the city, you're looking at about no more than 150 feet, like 50 yards, 75 yards across. That's the width of the river. And that's all the way up to the city. Fish don't have a lot of places to go. You get out to Hopewell down near Jordan Point and further down, it opens up and it's harder to find them because there's so many more places for them to go. But I do like fishing down there during the wintertime. Granted, I did catch my PB up in the city on December 17th. But Yeah, Fish in the Mid-South said, I cut the cord years ago between Netflix, Prime, and local channels. I usually have too much to watch. Yeah, that is true. I mean, you get a lot of stuff out there. Danny Stone said, hey, don't be bad-mouthing them commercials. I make 5 cents a month off those. Steve said, that's right. I do catch bigger fish upriver. I guess it's because they are closer together. Yep. It's harder for them to hide. It's, you know, food is more scarce upriver too, as far as unless you're going through the during the shad run or the perch run or the striper run, the food is not as plentiful upriver just because again there's not a lot of places to go. Now downriver, Hopewell out to the bay, there's a lot of places for the bait fish to be, which means there's a lot of places for the big cats to be. And not only that, if you're fishing for in the deeper holes downriver, you got to be in the channel or near the channel, and that's where all the barges run. Now, I will say that a lot of people like to drag the shallow ledges, and that is definitely a good place to go because there's some offshoots off of the main channel that have secondary channels that you can go fish. But I've always fished near the bridge, in between the bridge and Hopewell. I've never gone down to where the power lines are, but I will be going. Sean and I hope to get down there sometime this year, if not next. Hey, Steve, that's up to you. Tell your favorite spot, or you can message it to me. I've got a bunch of spots I like to go. I just haven't hit. I haven't hit anything down or mid river like Jordan, not Jordan Point. I haven't touched Jimmy Dean's place down to Smith Point. I haven't touched that area probably at all this year. I think I've been down to Jimmy Dean's once, and that's when I took Robin C down there for her fish off against J Dog. No, it was Danny Stone. Mid-South said, when I'm on the main channel, I get on the radio and tell the barges not to come through. It works as well as you might expect. Yeah, not very well, I'm sure. But yeah, trying to find the bigger fish. Marking fish to me is more important in the bigger waters. So if you can go around, if you have time to go around and mark fish as opposed to the spray and pray method, then I think you're going to be better off in bigger waters being able to mark the fish. Now up in the upper river in the channel area, spray and pray. I mean, shoot, you don't got that far to cover pretty much half of the river. With 6 rods, I can cover half the river. In my opinion, I don't think marking fish is as important in that narrow confinement of the river, but it's still if you want to make sure you catch fish, go out and scan and mark fish. You're always better off doing that. But I've got a couple of holes that I know that I don't think I've gotten skunked in maybe once or twice since we've been fishing them. So we're pretty confident in those areas. Either they're resting areas, travel areas, or feeding areas. Jody's still motoring along. Let's get another solo layout of that. It's like a power plant in the background. And blue skies with some clouds in the background. So just for those of you that have just come in, Jody's she's packed everything up and she's heading back to the dock now. She got skunked. She went to a couple places she hadn't been before. She got pecked in the first place. I think they were the turtles or a smaller fish. And then I don't know. She didn't catch anything in the second area either. But then the boat traffic started to get heavy, so she decided just to call it and head back to the dock. Appreciate everybody in chat, chit-chatting with us today, hanging out, watching her and JG fish and listening to my voice. Man, it's quite the contrast looking at Jody's screen versus JG's screen. I think Cindy said they're going live today or right after this. Cindy, are you going on your channel or Travis's channel? Unless I got it wrong and you're not going live. I don't remember what you said. But to those of you that weren't in here early on, if anybody is in the boat edition of the Brian B's Midnight Madness tournament, it is not this Friday. He has changed it to the 16th. Again, he changed the date from the 2nd to the 16th. If you watch Snagging Night Live Thursday night, I think we're going to have our show talking about all the upcoming tournaments and see if people want to come up and talk about them briefly. But we're going to try to spend some time and go through all the upcoming tournaments that are going on over the next couple of months because I know there's a lot of things going on. I just wanted to make sure because his Brian B's thumbnail still said June 2nd on it. It was pointed out to him in the live that ended before Jody went live with Hooks and Hammock and Freddie and J-Dog and them. And Chad was there with Bill. Chris and Telly pulled in at like I think 15 fish. Crazy. Now, Cindy, you said y'all were going live after this? You and Travis? That's a beautiful area there, Jody. There's a lot of boats in that boat ramp. Good, great. Or a lot of trucks in that parking lot. Wow. That's funny, Cindy. I got you on full screen, Jody. I was just showing everybody the view. Yes, sir. Don't forget, you got the Catfish and Crappie show tonight. It's 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Catfish and Crappie's channel. Tomorrow night, you got Roger and Creo, Muskrat and Creo. I don't know whose channel they're going to be on. Probably do the split like they always do, like they've been doing recently. Chat with the Muskrat and Creo. I know there's somebody Wednesday night, but I can't remember. For Thursday night shows, you have the Bait Shop at 8 o'clock. Then you have, somebody help me out with Lyle. From 9 to 10 on Thursday night. I can't remember. They talk about it. If I remember, I'll say it. But then there's Snagging Night Live with myself and Sean on Thursday night from 10 to 11. And then on Friday night, you have Stan. You have the Fishing Marathon, which is Stan's Friday night chat, Fishing and Chat, which is going to start at 8 o'clock on Two Stan's channel. Then you get teleported from there. Once he ends that live, you automatically get transported to Jody's channel for her Friday night Flathead Challenge. And then if you want to stay on and watch a little bit longer, if you just stay in one place, you'll get teleported once again to Ed Evans' channel, or Fish On and with Ed Evans after midnight, or Fishing with Ed Evans after midnight show. And that runs from midnight to 4 a.m. Saturday morning. Like I said, there's a lot of tournaments and upcoming events. Panfish Nation, thank you. For some reason, I couldn't. It wasn't coming out of my brain. Thank you, G. Appreciate that. Yeah, Panfish Nation is Thursday night from 9 to 10. Like somebody said it before, we need a TV guide for all these shows that we have on during the week. I know there's somebody Wednesday. Oh, Kevin Palmetto Cats has a show Wednesday night. How could I forget Kevin? Yeah, go check out all those channels. I think you'll like what you see in each one of them. And don't forget, Austin from Fishing Fever is still trying to get his watch hours up. I think he's just at 3,000, so he's got a little bit to go. But help him out whenever you can, if you would, please. He's got the subscribers, so thank you all, very much for subscribing to his channel. He's still fairly new. This is his first year in the community, and I think he's doing a fantastic job. Hey, Raw Wooly, what's going on? Just so you know, may go live. Okay. I'm actually caught up in chat, unless chat is way behind and not. Just so you know, Rob Woolley, Jody is she's putting her boat on the trailer. She's going to get her truck now. We got JG Hill Studio. Don't forget to go check out his channel. This is out of North Carolina. You want to talk about your channel a little bit, JG, while we're waiting on Jody?
Well, you know, I have one short there, but you know, I've got to build. I'm building some videos, but they're not ready to go. But I'll get there. You know, the main thing for me is that, you know, being able to come out here and enjoy fishing with y'all, and you know, enjoy everybody's channel and try to support everyone. You know, my problem is I stay so busy. You know, I had a drone company, and you know, I did a lot of real estate videos. So, you know, editing and, you know, filming and all that kind of stuff's not really new to me. It's just, you know, it's so time consuming. I mean, you're looking at, for every minute of a video, it takes about an hour of editing, and it's a lot of time.
I
But that,
agree.
you know, it's okay, you know, but there's some YouTubers out here that do a fantastic job. I mean, you know, you were talking about Austin a little while ago with Fishing Fever, man. Really enjoy that guy. He's a nice guy. You know, you guys were fishing the other night, and he's just a super nice guy. I really want to support his channel as well. I haven't seen your buddy Sean out much. How's he doing?
Yeah, Sean, with his kids getting older, he's doing great. With his kids getting older and they're all in sports, he's constantly, him and his wife both working. They're constantly got to take their kids one place or another to do something.
Oh,
But I will say you're going to see a lot more of them come in June, because there's no basketball in June. So we're going to be able to get out a lot more in the 4 weeks of June than we have in a while. So we got some ideas of some things we want to do.
well, that's good to hear, man.
Yeah, I love fishing with Sean. Sean is such a positive person, and he's funny. Just being out on the water with somebody like that is, or just hanging out in general with somebody like that can be such a reprieve from the the everyday negativity that we're constantly hearing.
Boy, you got that right.
So I love fishing with Sean. I love hanging out with Sean. His family's awesome. I got to go out this weekend to his daughter's graduation party out at their house. That was a blast. That was on Saturday night.
Yeah.
So I got to play basketball. It was me and him against his son and his son's girlfriend. They beat us, but we gave them a run for their money.
There you go.
I only fell down once.
Just once. Older you get, the less you rebound off the ground.
Absolutely, and that's why I remember now why I transitioned from playing to coaching.
Oh yeah, was a no-brainer.
Absolutely. But I think Jimmy G asked if are you going to be out fishing for a while after this?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not getting any bites here, but I think my wife and I are going to go on fire the grill up for her, and so I guess after Jody ends it, I'll probably pack it up.
I got you. Jimmy Geiger just wanted to know if you were going to go live.
No, I can't go live. I don't have 50 subscribers.
Oh.
I have like 38, 39.
Everybody go check out JG Hill's channel.
I think I could go live on StreamYard. I don't think I have to have 50 subscribers over there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, you should be able to do that on StreamYard.
Yeah. How's it coming with Jody here?
She's getting the boat on the trailer now. That's right, Jimmy. Everybody go check out JG Hill's channel. If we got any moderators in the chat, go ahead and drop his link if you don't mind. Well, thank you, Cobb. I appreciate that. I guess my big downfall is when chat's not moving along, trying to find ways to get it to move. But
I always ask, where is everyone from?
absolutely, that's why I was trying to poke a little bit earlier. Like, anybody else fishing? What's the weather like?
God.
But it just comes with practice. Thank you. Look at that. Rhonda's in the house. Rhonda, I didn't know you were in here. Thank you, Rhonda. Go ahead and check out JG Hill Studios YouTube channel. Go sub if you like what you see. Yeah. Martin said you can use StreamYard.
Okay.
Rhonda said, looks like you're at 47 subscribers.
Am I? I'm real close, ain't I?
Absolutely. Yeah, I prefer StreamYard over YouTube personally when it comes to going live, just because you can have other people, more than one other person up on the screen.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, YouTube does have that. I think it's go live with friends or something like that. And Sean and I have done that before, but it's a little bit more cumbersome to try to get the other person on.
Gotcha.
This is a lot easier.
Well, it is pretty easy.
Rhonda said, been here all along. Just call me Lurker.
Miss Rhonda.
Uncle Jeep said, just did a hook set. Thank you, Jeep.
Thank you, Jeep. I bet Danny Stone's still in here. I don't know if those river rat guys are fishing today or not, but he was out there with Austin, out there on the kayaks and doing that all night thing. And his back got to hurt, and he laid down on a sleeping bag on the ground, and the black ants went to eating on him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like when Austin said he was crazy. I was like, well, yeah, we knew that.
Hey, JG.
Yeah.
You now have 50 subscribers.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much. That is great.
Dale Hayslip said, I wish I had somewhere to put a pontoon. I would go buy one right now. I just got room for a little 16-footer.
Well, it's flat deck, a lot of room. You can have quite a bit of storage on a pontoon boat. But now they drift differently, and it's it's a different animal than a V-hull as far as how the boat reacts when you're trying to drift or drift fish. But we're talking about boats here that you're going to fish out of. Pleasure boating and all that's a whole nother animal.
Right.
I had I was into water skiing for years, and I used to barefoot and slalom ski.
Oh, wow.
And that ski nautic was one of the funnest boats I ever owned. And that was a really fun boat. And but then I had a houseboat for years. I had a 36-foot houseboat up on Lake James. And recently the family just sold that first of the year. we just weren't going as much. It was a really one of those places that you could go, and not a lot of people knew about it. And
Right.
then some different owners took it over. Some corporate people out of Florida area took it over, and they turned it into a resort.
Oh wow.
And rent. I was paying $3,700 a year for slip because I kept it in the water all the time.
Wow.
And I was going once a year.
Yeah. It does give cost prohibitive at points. Jimmy G said, wants to know if you play drums.
I do. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And Dale Hayslip and Cobb DMVs both said, JG, you should have 52 subscribers now.
Awesome. Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank y'all. We stick together. We like to help each other out as much as possible.
I have an album. On all the streaming platforms. Music Man Magician.
Oh, really?
St. Barger Hill. Y'all can check that out.
All right,
Okay.
Jody's getting back in the truck now.
I'm done.
Okay, Miss Jody.
Whew. Thank you for fishing with me, Dustin. Thanks for hosting.
Oh,
Everybody
you're
for
welcome.
hanging out with me while I was testing spots.
Absolutely.
Miss Jody, you enjoy your afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Anytime.
You're awesome.
You too.
All right, well, y'all have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you later.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.